Hello everyone. So next I'm going to show you what I picked up at a couple of thrift stores and an estate sale, but mostly Goodwill. So this was at a local thrift store. I got Fun in the Sun stamp. It was 25 cents. And this big bag of organza bags. I don't even know how many are in here really, but I figured it's quite a handful of them and they're my favorite colors. So, and $2 can't really go wrong with that for handing out goodies and whatnot. This wasn't, okay, yeah, that was at the thrift store. The same one I got this. And then these pins, this one was 25 cents and it says Llama Lover on it. Let's see if it'll focus. Thought it was really cute. And then this pin with this tassel on it. And then these two crochet butterflies. I thought these were cute. I could make these, but I think I got them so I can look at them and maybe recreate them. But this one was 50 cents and these were 25 cents. And then these napkins were 75 cents. Gorgeous color. So I had to have them. I'm not sure what I'll do with them, but I love purple. And that's a really lovely purple. So I got those. Then these next items were from an estate sale. So I got this crochet hook. I don't really need another crochet hook, but for 10 cents. What the hell. And then I got this Joy to the World rubber stamp. And then this Santa Claus stamp. And then this doily for 25 cents. It's really dainty. And then I found this piece. It's linen and it's got lace on it. And it's got this centerpiece. And a trim here, and it was $1. I thought it was really pretty. I thought I might be able to put it on an altered book, maybe. So I picked that up. That's it for the estate sale and the local thrift store. I believe the rest I have to show you is from Goodwill. So I'll just dive right in. Alright, so I found this paper crimper. It does flowers and it was $1.99. And then this one that does hearts and it was also $1.99. And then these markers, and it was 99 cents and these blings were attached to it. If you'll notice from my previous video clip, I had some marker here on my finger and it was from this purple marker. And then I found this bird. It's pretty big, but I don't have one this big and this color. I've been kind of collecting these for making, putting into altering bird cages. And it was $1.99. It's originally from Hobby Lobby. But I got that. And the ceramic piece that I was telling you about, for all those paints that I picked up at Michael's, was this birdhouse. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's pretty big. It's probably at least 12 inches tall. This is Love Thy Neighbor. It's got flowers. And, yeah. Can't wait to paint this. I don't see any birds on it. No birds, just the nest and the fence and this is the back, the fence, and it was $3.99, which is a really great price for these guys. So I picked that up. I'm going to put this away and bring up some more stuff from Goodwill. Be right back. Right. So, this is really not in any particular order in which times I had gone to Goodwill. Yeah. This is a deck of cards, and it's got all sorts of birds on it, and actually I think every card has a different bird, if I recall. Yeah, different bird. Might actually give these to my mom. She loves to bird watch and all that stuff, so I think these will be good to give to her. And then these dog ones. The dog. I love puppies and dogs. So there's those, and then there's this one that is 50 fantastical funny reasons why it's wonderful to be a woman. And these were 99 cents. But there's things like that on it. That. Anyways, I thought those were funny. It would be good to read through. Cute little box. And then I found these scissors. I don't know if they work very well. Alright, so I had a disc fill up, so I had to go and remove things. As I was about to show you, I found these scissors for $2.99, and they're all taped up, so I'm not sure if they work well. So they've got these multiple blades. It's for shredding. Let's see, I got this paper right here, and they cut like that. So yeah, they work great. So I've got those now. Some of these rubber bands for bracelets, they were 99 cents. They come with the little doodads here and a hook here. Got 2 bags of purple and a bag of orange. They were 99 cents a piece. It's a really good price for these rubber bands. And if it's accurate in how many's in them, there's 600 if they have not been opened. Kind of taped, so I don't know. And I got a bag of some rubber stamps, but for $1.99, but the one that really sold me in this bag was this one. Handmade by Grandma. That's what my granddaughter calls me. She just calls me Grandma. She calls her grandpa Gaga. That's how she started saying Grandpa. And she started saying Grandpa before she started saying Grandma. But it came out Gaga, and it's just kind of stuck, so she calls him Gaga. Let's see what else is in there besides that one. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Orange and black kitty with her watermelon. That's cute. And it looks like maybe a cake with some icing. Let's see. $6.50 for that one. $3 on that one. Let's see. And then this hat. $2. And this Made by Grandma one has $1.50 on it. But paid $2 for all 4 of those. So that's an excellent deal. And then there was this bag with some ink. This purple one, it's called Heliotrope. And this one called Cayenne. And then there's this love stamp from Vap Scrap. And latest Moose. Oh, it's funny. From Inkadinkadoo. And then there was this press with a rocket. And then I found this thread. It's a nice size thread. I think I'm gonna love this. See what I can make with that. And it was only 99 cents. I think it's probably considered a size 10. I think 10 is a larger one. And then this O-ring assortment for 99 cents. And then there were these stencils for 99 cents. This is the designs that are in it. Got angels, love, and then these treats and the flower. And it's by Low Cornell. And also, my big find of that particular time were these circular needles. They're a bamboo with a plastic tubing for the circular part of it, and it's really flexible, and I love the fact that it's really flexible. I know there's some needles that I've recently gotten where the piece here was really stiff and no give to it at all, and it would just spring back super fast. But I got size 4, size 5, size 6, size 7, this is size 3, size 8, 9, 10 and a half, 11, and 13. I don't know what the circular width is. Excuse me about my camera. Let's see, I could probably measure it here. Let's see, that's 18, 29 inches. They might all be 29 inches, I'm not sure. But that's pretty decent size. So I was really excited about this. The funny thing is, though, the smaller sizes were priced at $1.99, and then the larger sizes were $2.99. So I asked the manager about the price differences. What's the point of that? And she looked at them and was comparing the date on the tags. They're both were priced on $2.15. So she bundled them all up for one price for $19.99, which made them all $1.99 a piece. Yeah. So yeah. And as you can see, that was on the 28th of February when I did go there. So yeah, I'm really excited about these because I'll have those as my backups, because right now I can't find my interchangeable kit. I really don't know where it went, and it's very frustrating. I think it got bagged and put away somewhere. I don't know. Don't know. My brain doesn't remember things so well sometimes. But anyways, I'm going to clean this up and show you some more stuff that I purchased from Goodwill. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and before you see some paper roses. gift bows. They were $1.99. And they just have a peel and stick backing on them. And I thought those were really pretty, so I got those. And then this adorable purple cow. He was only 99 cents. So darn cute. I got that. And then another Susan Bates quick check for needle sizes. It's good to have one of those for backup. And found this pin. It was blue tags were half off. So this one was $2. It's really shiny, pretty. And then this pin also, wait, was that? Yeah, $2 for that one, $1.50 for this. And it's a little pin frame that says Grandma. Really cute. And I found this glass bowl for 99 cents. Recently saw a video for a pin cushion, and I think I'm going to try and do that with that bowl. And this huge pin, or clothespin, it's only 99 cents, unfinished. That's great. And then this old-fashioned looking tomato and needle sharpener pin cushion for only 99 cents. And then for $2.99 I got these sleeves. Top load. I say top load. Let's see. They're just sleeves. Top load sleeves. And there are a ton of them. So could either use these or sell them or gift them, but I thought that was a really great price for all of these. Out. And then there's this kit, Draw Comics, with these markers and this black marker up here. Says includes a 96-page book, high quality twin tip marker, color markers, plus one deluxe twin tip black pen. And it was $3.99, so that was a really good deal. And be right back again. Alright, so I'm back again, and in the home stretch here, I think. So I found these embellishments, Hershey chocolates. Actually, they're magnets, not embellishments, sorry. Chocolate, love chocolate, for 99 cents. And then this sleeping kit for $1.99. It's got a washcloth, an eye mask, and some earplugs in here. But yeah, I'm not really happy with the eye masks that I do have, because they sit really hard on the bridge of my nose, and when you have a migraine, you really can't handle those kind of pressures on your face. So yeah, I got a new mask. Hopefully that one will work. Some bobby pins for 99 cents. A whole bunch. I'm gonna give these to my daughter because she uses bobby pins a lot in her hair. And I'm also gonna give this little guy to my daughter because she loves a Cheshire cat. and it was only 99 cents. And next I have some, I'll show you this one first. Some bagged goodies. These were $2.99. A Sharpie paint pen that's black and yellow and white and blue. Oh, and a red one too. And then there's a smaller one that's also black. Those are cool. And this is almost empty. Some glitter glue, 3D fabric paint, this memory book glue pen, it's dual tip, a couple of heavy duty wire, and then this container that's got glitter in it, which is pretty cool. There's that one, it was all for $2.99. And then I found 2 bags that were $4.99 that had some ink pads in them. This is a clear embossing powder. And clear stamp ink pad. A refill kit, I think. And some more clear embossing powder. This Delta ink in black. And a Versamark pad in white. Let's see. Watermark stamp. A color book in cranberry. And this Archival Brilliance in lightning black. And a child safe washable pad. Looks like it's blue, just like the top here. And then a Platinum Planet Brilliance. I figured these were a pretty good deal for $5 for all of these. I've seen the prices of them nowadays. And you get like one of these for $3.99 at Tuesday Morning. But I don't, because I have a hard time spending that much on ink pads. So, color box in black. Let's see. Picture Perfect in blue from Inkadinkadoo. And a Versamark watermark. Are these used for embossing? Is that what those are for? My battery's about to die. I want to get through this. Yeah, no sooner did I say my battery was gonna die, and I had issues. Wasn't my battery dying, but I do have a fresh battery in it. But anyways, as I was saying, the ink pads. Another clear embossing pad. And then a Brilliance Pearlescent Sky Blue. That's gorgeous. And a color box green. Then this generic gold pad. And then these Marvy Matchables. Let's see. Probably the color that's right here. My guess. Anyway, so there's that. And I'm going to move this away, and I got a couple of bigger items to show you. Alright, so next I have this kit. It's a Crochet Cuties fashion show. Learn to crochet kit. It's basically they're clothespins and stuff. So I think that'll be fun to work with. And then I found this Beginning Masters figure drawing set. And it was $4.99. And it included this figure piece. I don't have any of these before, so I'm not entirely sure how they work. How well they work. I think that's the stand for it to go on. But it's got a book, a sketch diary, and a sketchbook. A sharpener. I think this is the peg for the figure. But it has these pencils. It's supposed to come with 2 graphite drawing pencils in 2B grade. It says soft lead used for detail work. Oh, that's good to know. I've always been curious about the different numbers on the pencils. These are 4B, and it says on the top of the lid, let's see, lift it up. Let's see, the top of the lid says 4B grade is softer leads used for basic composition. And the 4Bs. So there's these 2. And then the 2Bs for detail, and the 6B is for shading. So these are the pencils that came with it. And the sharpener. It says that there was an eraser, the knead eraser. It's not in here, but I have one. And the diary and the mannequin. But this was also in it, and this wasn't something that came with it, but it's a low Cornell, which is cool. And yeah, so I thought that was an awesome deal for $5. So I could not pass that up for nothing. So I got that so I can get to teaching myself figure drawing. So hopefully that'll come in handy for that. I also found some cases. This one was $3.99. Has a handle here that slides to open, and inside it are, and I really don't know if these actually belong in it, but inside the case were these sleeves from Generations with the tie piece here. Let's see. Anyways, there are 4 of those inside that case. And this was a really great find. It's Iris Activity Tote for only $2. So that's pretty cool. Happy about that. Help sort things. And then for another $3.99 from Cube Organizer. It's 12 by 10 by 2. And let's see, how can I show it to you? It's like this. This is basically what it is. It's got removable cubes, cups, or whatever. I thought that was a really good deal for only $4. And lastly was this, and it's $5. It was $4.99, and it's really big to fit right in front of me here, but those that work with the yarn will understand exactly what this is. The only thing wrong with it is the handle here. It's cracked, but it's a compartment for using your yarns. You can hold 6 different yarns here and feed them out in the holes on the top. And yeah, this little gadget here is rather expensive if you buy them brand new, but I got it for only $5 and I'm super excited about it. So that, I believe, gets me caught up with my haul video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I know I don't give you a lot of content other than shopping. Believe me, I do work at a pace that I can do. I mostly do just crochet right now because it's just the easiest thing for me to do. Because I can just do it sitting in my recliner. And I'm still working on organizing my craft room. So hopefully I'll be able to share that with you soon. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.